It's been like 3 weeks since the last time we did this, right?
It's been a while, yeah.
What's going on, guys? We're back at it again with another podcast / commentary, and this time we're actually going to be getting into more about gaming stuff. And this was been on my mind for a while because I just appreciate. It's just that I just appreciate the level of or the evolution of gaming and how we are able to just purchase games these days.
Yeah.
And I'm just optimistic on the path on where it's going as a entertainment business, I guess, element to it, but also the art style. And but I'm also thinking of some of the games that I'm thinking about right now are the indie games like Among Us, games like Among Us and
Among Us,
and
Fall Guys, and Minecraft, started that whole thing. Being started more just blew up to such a degree that you can't miss it.
Right.
Actually.
And just to give people more of a sense of it. Well, right now, Among Us is a game that everybody's playing right now.
Yeah.
But you have Minecraft, which is pretty much
the most played game and most sold game in history. The thing with Minecraft that makes it so accessible is that you can just do what you want.
Right.
You want to be a caveman and start killing things, cool. But you want to make make a cottage, make this little city. You have the time to do it, sure. Do it, go ahead.
Right.
And that's
so it's kind of asymmetric. You can just do whatever you want, kind of like The Sims.
It's The Sims, but with even less restrictions. Because as long as you know what you want to make it, you can make it.
Okay, that's what's up. Among Us is pretty much another indie game where you're pretty much playing as space cadets, and your mission is to do your task if you're a crew member, but it's kind of like you're an imposter. So if you play games like Wolf, it's kind of like that detective base who's the killer among us, whose crewmate is kind of trying to figure out why the imposter is trying to keep themselves hidden and try to knock off as many people as they can to win. And then you also have the other indie game, Fall Guys, which is it takes more of the battle royale approach, but it kind of makes it more like Olympics. The thing about Fall Guys, what reminds me of Fall Guys is it's a TV show that came out.
Wipeout.
Wipeout and the Egyptian one, the Tomb, the Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Legend of the Hidden Temple, like those game shows where you're going to fail, but if someone's lucky to make it through, hey, they win.
And Fall Guys is mostly it's like I said, it's battle royale, so it's all elimination based, and it's pretty much you're trying to get through obstacle courses,
trying to get the crown in you,
and trying to get that crown in you. And the person who gets the crown wins. If you're not eliminated, that is.
And the thing with Fall Guys that makes this enthralling, let's see, the second season first starting now and all that. What makes Fall Guys such a blast that since you're basically has the skeletal structure for being that you kind of just are just doing stuff. You're kind of just walling around, and if it works in your favor, nice. If it doesn't, but you're not that blown about it because everyone's working like that.
I hate that game. It's too bright.
A lot of these games are too bright.
Among Us is pretty bright, isn't it? But it's not all pink.
You're on that you like that dirty look though. With Fall Guys, it's meant for kids first, and it's just
I think all of these, with the exception of Among Us, is meant for kids, right? I wouldn't consider
they're actually rated E for everyone, yeah.
Among Us is rated E for everyone.
Among Us, no, but Among Us is
because you're slicing people in half. You're seeing a bone and blood. In fact, there's animation where you're breaking somebody's neck and shooting them.
I mean, I say Among Us is it's definitely T game. That's they're not putting a rating logo on that.
Unless they want to get sued.
I say it's a T game, and if we're gonna get spicy, E10.
Okay.
but like it's kind of like the middle ground, right?
Yeah.
And Minecraft is truly E for everyone.
Okay.
Like literally anyone can be playing Minecraft.
But I feel like if you're playing Minecraft and pretty much the world is your oyster, I can make it an end game.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
So wouldn't you consider it an end game then? If I had that limit, if I can do
But
that,
that's you're making that.
I'm making it. So is it? I guess because I'm thinking of it as can anybody come into your game, or is that just yours?
If you want that to be a thing, yes. But if you want to just be creative and do stuff, you have to move for that.
Got you. All right, cool. 'Cause I just thought that it was like a shared universe.
No,
That would be crazy on the server.
You can have something where they can do something like that.
Kind of like Little Big Planet. I'm thinking Little Big Planet where everybody can come to your stuff. But okay, cool. But I just find it like just awesome how these designers can just design something really good and giving that the community, be it the competitive community or some streamer or YouTuber on Twitch, they decide they want to check out a game and then they can just blow up. Like that's what happened with Minecraft. It was like developed in 2 years and then all of a sudden everybody was playing it.
Like the thing with Minecraft and like I feel
am I right about that?
with Minecraft, like it was on PC first, and then like it was like everyone went out of their way to play it. They'll put it on school systems so people can just play it while they're at school. Like Minecraft was just had everything going for it. And Xbox bought it, well Microsoft bought it, and like gave it more tools, gave it more things you can do, put it on platforms, and they downscale it so you can play on your phone, put it on your tablet. So now it's almost no excuse to not play Minecraft.
Right.
And like now it's like the most played. It's actually the most sold game ever because it basically does what Tetris did. And like, well, if you want to start playing, go ahead.
I don't like Minecraft either. It's too blocky. But yeah, but I'm still proud of those games though, and I'm proud of the developers just for being able to just do that. And I guess for up and coming developers like us, or it kind of shows us that it's another way, and it's motivating, to be able to just get out and do, and I hope other people can see it as well that are independent developers and trying to get their work out for the public to see.
But a lot of times, like these companies and developers, they'll get a shine time to wait later on.
Yeah.
Like Among Us took what, a year and a half, 2 years before it was played like that.
It was actually working on their next project before it popped off, right?
And then it was like, well, we're just gonna make Among Us one bang.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is like the best it's ever gonna be. Then you make it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the right move. Like,
especially nowadays, that's pretty much what the culture is too, where it's like you make a good product and you just stick with that product for a couple of years. So I think that's a good move.
Yeah, especially considering that there's definitely like, all right, this is janky. I don't like this. I don't like that. So all right, we'll have to be fixed. So like, you'll have to wait until we make a new game.
Yeah. But I just love that idea of just being able, even though it's slow to build because you're indie and you don't know where this is going to go. You just make the game because you just love it. You love the idea of making a game, and if it pops, it pops. And though it was like 3 people that worked on Among Us, right?
It was like definitely less than like 15. It was a small crew.
Okay, because I looked up their abouts and I seen 3 avatars. They don't have their photos, and I guess for protective reasons. Especially when you have like issues going on with. I understand that though, especially when you have like issues going on with. Not going to get into it, but there's like other games like The Last of Us and stuff like that where
Well, I mean, like as far as indie guys are concerned, they usually start like they kind of make the idea of they make persona themselves, right? Like So like.
So that might not be their real names.
But like that's not even a really bad thing because like all right you're
no, I mean like they're going like Jason Blum, right? He's going under a different I guess what do they call them? Well, different names. There's another word for them, but yeah, pseudonyms. But yeah,
that's like I feel like that's cool that they can do that.
I remember went to their site, the Among Us site, and I was like, cartoons are making my games. I was just messing around.
I think as far as like Among Us, the fact that like because they were already made a few updates like this, they're at like I want to say the sixth version of this game. By the time even got looked at like this, because they were just like gonna do like one more stage or one more thing and then completely make it.
Okay.
But they was like, hold on, everyone loves it how it is, so we're just gonna keep improving.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like that's.
Okay, I think that's a smart idea too, because that's where everybody's at. You know what I mean? If you make a part 2, you're most likely it's going to end up being like a melee. Probably going to end up probably splitting your fan base. So I think that's you know what? I think this is off topic, but I don't understand why basketball hasn't done the same thing. Like sports haven't done the same thing. Like where they just make a product and they just stick with that product for 1 year, and rather than going. I mean, this is off topic, but
Well, like what do you mean?
Like NBA 2K, right? Don't keep doing all the 2Ks. Just make one 2K and just stick with that 2K. You know what I'm saying? Do updates. I mean, okay, what's wrong? What's wrong with that?
Well, because 2K and EA want money.
But I mean, like you can make.
Not care about quality.
But I mean, like we see that works though with like stuff like League. All the fighting games are pretty much doing it. That model works.
Yeah, like it works because there's a dedication to it. There's a reason why I want to be here, right? With FIFA, MLB, 2K, Madden, they come out on a yearly basis, and it'll be sold because they are a direct like license of whatever sport they're using, and like because the league that's being used don't care about the quality of the game, they're just like, all right, just make sure the likeness is right, and we'll go from there. So that's why you get FIFA 20. That's why you get FIFA 21, and FIFA 20 it's actually the same code of 19. It's actually.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the copy and paste.
It's actually like inexcusable.
Yeah.
WWE 2K21 was the one.
Yeah, that's worst.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Like it's actually like terrible how they're doing these sports games because it's no one else is doing it. They have an actual monopoly. It would be fantastic to see like these games was run by Sucker Punch, it's run by Naughty Dog, it's run by Nintendo. Because then it's like, okay, it actually will be different. It actually will not be garbage to look at.
Yeah. And
it also won't be worth playing for 8 months and that's it.
Yeah. Now, I think that's also one of the issues that I have with like games like that, is all that work doesn't translate to the next game.
It doesn't.
Whereas, with Minecraft and with League, was League indie at first?
Riot Games was kind of like decently sized, but like, Riot Games is decently sized. I'd say it's like I wouldn't say it's indie in the same sense.
I know they had an angel investor, so yeah, I don't think they were shelling out a lot of their own money. I think they had an angel investor.
Yeah, they had like a publisher and all that. But then because League of Legends is so massive, that it was like, all right, guess you're cool. Guess you can do what you want. But like because we get that much money, so now it's like we can do whatever we want now. And like it's all our characters. We didn't borrow anyone. We didn't ask for anyone. We just do what our thing is, and you will still buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But good stuff with the Among Us. Like I really like to see like stuff like that happen. So I hope it happens more often with indies.
Yeah,
Because they made paper off of that. Over what the last time I checked, it was like over 1 million people playing, and they only sold that for what, $5.
like $5 on PC, and it's free on phone.
Free on phone.
So like offer like ad revenue and like being looked at and rated, like that builds up. Like that really builds up.
Yeah, that team is, I know they appreciate it. They appreciate it.
Hopefully this means like they become like a new like Team Meat, because Team Meat, kind of, I wouldn't say I think they kind of like they started like that first wave like around the era. Xbox 360, PS3. So like Super Meat Boy, and later with
Phase.
No, with Brian Eliza. Fez and Rain. That was around the time Super Meat Boy, and then like Don't Starve around the same time as Brian Eliza.
Mm-hmm.
And like so like these companies made by like 2, 3, 4 guys just in the basement, like programming, like like them reaching the stars like that.
Is Team Meat still around? Are they still making?
They're still around, but like I don't know if they made full new game. Because I know Super Meat Boy sequel came out not that long ago.
Oh, okay.
But
okay, so they're still doing it, like, all right.
Yeah, it's like, but it's kind of like they are what they are.
Yeah, they got their fans. They're kind of like the Rob Zombie of games. You got your fans. If you
know what you like, you know what you like, and like if you play Super Meat Boy, Brian Eliza, you're probably, if you're not a fan, you're definitely like, I can see why people are still on there. Especially Brian Eliza.
Cool. But yeah, big ups to Among Us. What's the other ones? Big ups to Among Us, Fall Guys, Minecraft, Super Meat Boy, even the old school ones. And it just always excites me when I see like indies, and it's heavily motivational,
and like
to see things like that.
Especially like the very grassroots stuff.
Yeah.
Like and also like shout outs to like Future Club Games.
Yes.
For like Rise from the Ashes. That's Lab Zero.
Yeah. But I don't want to get into that topic. We probably can talk about that topic a little bit more later. But
like you can see like the fact that you can see like the people behind the stuff, and not just the superstar that is Hideo Kojima, like Phil Druckmann, Phil Spencer, like all these guys. Like it's not just one guy that's like, oh, he's commanding an army. Like you see like the individual people with these companies.
Yeah.
That's what makes these stories so enthralling to hear.
Yeah. But yeah, very motivational. I can't wait to start development.
It's the same.
We're gonna probably try to start developing pretty soon. Most likely to really get certain things situated. He just finished paying off his couch, so so yeah, we're gonna probably have some more time to do these and and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to get some footage of us playing Among Us in the future, so you can laugh at us and see how beastly I am and see how bad he is. And he's getting better though. We give him flat for how bad he is, but he's getting better. But yeah, you can look up for that in the future. And thank you for tuning in again. If you like what you heard, leave a like, share it, subscribe, hit that bell notification just so you can know the next time that I'm posting. Please hit the comment section. Tell us about your favorite indie game. Tell us about your thoughts on it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your favorite indie game, just any indie game in general. Just or your wave of indies, or if you've played indies, if you played Braid, which is pretty much a take on Mario, from what I remember.
Or nowadays things like One Step from Eden or Hades.
One Step from Eden or Hades, yeah. And I think there's another game. It's a hard game I was talking about. I can't remember the name, but I'll probably post a picture here. And yeah, and just let us know what you think. You guys have a good night. Y'all take care and peace.